Hey Alexis, I just wanted to hop on here. I saw your post this morning and I figured I'd make a video for you. So is removing the drywall and spraying the rest good enough for mold removal, or do we need to remove everything studs elect? So typically anything structural can remain in place. Now, as long as your studs are intact and they're not rotted, there is no need to remove them. So keep that in mind when you're moving forward here. The cleaning process for studs that we follow is we will always disinfect the studs. We HEPA back the studs, and then we use wire brushes and sandpaper, between 80 and 60 grit, to sand down the studs. And we're doing this so we can remove the stains and stir up the wood to remove any roots that the mold might have grown in the wood. And then after that, we always put a stain remover on the studs. You don't have to throw a stain remover on the studs, but we do because it's a great indicator and it shows that, hey, work was done on these studs. They're really, really bright and they look really clean. And through following this, we've been able to pass PRV all the time. Of course, make sure the studs are dry, you know what I mean? If your studs are wet, don't put the drywall back up, but generally structural materials like studs, joists, floor, those can stay in place. Based on the comments, it sounds like you ran into this during a remodel, and that's totally normal. So many people run into mold when they're doing a remodel. Sometimes it's the first time the walls have ever been opened up since the house was built, right? The two most common places you're gonna find mold in a remodel when you're doing a remodel is in a bathroom or a kitchen. We get calls all the time from contractors who run into mold during their bathroom remodel or kitchen remodel. And it's really simple. We come in, we build a containment around the room, create negative air, and we begin our work, right? Oftentimes, nobody's living in these places, so we have a little bit more leeway on what we need to cover, what we don't. But ultimately, at the end of each project that we do, we always have it undergo a PRV, which is post-remediation verification, and that's when a mold assessor comes, tests the home, proves that there's no mold present, and then we can continue back on with the rebuild, and you guys continue on the remodel. That being said, if you're doing a remodel yourself and you're gonna do this remediation yourself, totally for it, support it. Just make sure that you have a mold assessor come in and test the environment after to prove that you got rid of the mold. This way you know that the place is mold free and you can put all those beautiful building remodel stuff that you want and it looks good and you don't have to take it, rip it all out later in the future. That being said, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below this video. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day and good luck on your remodel.